let me share with you briefly about the school. We have started the school in 1997 in collaboration with the IAF to start a 2 years program in international business, because that was the time when the economy went for globalization, privatization, and globalization. There was a huge demand for professionals in international business. It was felt that IFT alone cannot meet that need. Therefore, we started this school institution. But then we have recrystallized as the agency of international business because the scope of foreign trade is constrained, and we would like to make it broad-based. So we have recrystallized as Aiden School of International Business. Well, from 97 till today, we have the same thrust areas: international business and global integration. Whatever we do in the two thrust areas. We have started with the 2 years program in international business, but then we have extended it to 2 more programs: MBA in Global Logistics and Supply Chain Management and MBA in International Banking and Finance. Well, from this academic year, we have started the 1-year postgraduate diploma in business analytics. Well, one thing that you see in the school is we are always proactive, and we are always responsive to the needs of the industry. In 97, the need was competent professionals in international business. Therefore, we have started the MBA program in international business. But at a subsequent point in time, when the need is for logistics, international financial services, we have started the remaining few institutions which are offering analytics as a program, as a course. But we have started some 3 years ago as an elective in MBA program. But then we wanted to take it to the next level. Therefore, we have designed a unique program in business analytics, and then we have started that program from this academic year. So, if I have to say in one word, what is GSI? GSI is always proactive and responsive to the needs of the marketplace. We always keep 3 things in our mind when we design our programs. One is knowledge, the other one is a skill, and the third one is attitude or being. Most of the programs, they are either on 1 or 2. Reduced it to 2 days. It's not possible for the faculty and research scholars to spend in the school for 3 days. Therefore, we organize it for 2 days, but then consistently the feedback is that it should be more than 2 days. So this time, we have made it a 3-day workshop on research methods in management. Well, from time to time, we have changed the program. We changed the program, and we have included not many things in the light of our experience in offering this program. So today you have a lot of hands-on experience activities. So Arvind will talk about the program, but I will say a few things about the research. Well, one of the problems that we have today in India is social science is on the decline. Social science research is on the decline. As a matter of fact, the kind of social scientists we had in 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, we don't have today. The reason is research as such is not very popular amongst social scientists. In fact, social science itself has become very unpopular. It is very unfortunate. Well, this is one of the reasons why we have so much of tensions in the society. Today, most of the problems can be attributed to casual empiricism. Let me explain this problem, casual empiricism. I'll give you the case of a journalist who has recently written an article on extramarital relations. Well, he has taken few samples in few countries, and then he has generalized it. And then he said that in India, extramarital relations are to the extent of 80 to 90%. Apple like that, and put it in a very important to project a view which is very, very dangerous. I was just talking to my colleague, Professor Gandhi, who frequently uses the word casual empiricism. This is what is called casual empiricism. Without conducting a systematic study of the social problem, you come up with an idea and put it across. It's viral. It cannot be accepted. But I think the entire society is going to be misled by the presentation of the Crabbe figure. Now we have understood the importance of social science research. Similarly, in organizations, unless we come up with good insights and foresights, we cannot take proper. So if the organization is to be taken into the right direction, there have to be proper research, there have to be proper insights and foresights. Then only the quality of decision making will be good. So this is all about the importance of research. Well, in my own personal view, the quality of research depends upon what is the issue that you are taking for research. Then what are the research methods that you choose to address that? And how you interpret the results and linking it to the broader other issues. These are the three important issues. For instance, I've seen in most of the social science departments, even in management, first problem is in choosing the topic itself. It's very, very kind. For instance, working capital management, is a topic which is done in most of the management departments. Yes, it's a useful topic, but how relevant it is. It is replicated and replicated and replicated. So much of replication is necessary. This tells us one thing, that there is a poverty of imagination in choosing the topic itself. Well, if you have done an excellent survey of research, if you have reviewed the literature, you will find subtle gaps. Research is all about moving into one of those gaps to address the problem. That is one thing which is very important. The topic which you are going to research is very important. And secondly, research methods should be appropriate to the topic. Well, there are some research where quantitative research methods are important. There are certain topics for which qualitative research methods are important. So choosing the appropriate research methods is the second important thing to do a good research. And third thing is how you distill insights and foresights out of that analysis, and how you link it to the other issues. That is very, very important. For instance, here, I still remember in Bloom's taxonomy, knowledge, application, analysis, understanding, analysis, and then synthesis and evaluation. Evaluation is the highest thing. But at least research should address at the level of understanding and analysis. If the research can be taken to evaluation, that's really wonderful. So good research can happen only when the researcher is aware of the context, and if he can identify the gaps in the review of literature, and if he can appropriately choose the right kind of research methods, and he can analyze and link it to broader issues, that would turn out to be a good research. That is what I feel, that every researcher should understand. Well, with this, I'll stop it here, and I'll leave it to Prasad who will talk about the program. And once again, I welcome all of you and wish you all the best.
Predominantly in the morning sessions we have theory sessions, and in the afternoon we will go to the lab and then we will work out all the theory that we have learned in the morning sessions. So first day it will be on the testing of hypotheses and experiences. It's not only one way. We will take responses from the participants, and accordingly we will move forward for all the 3 days. Okay. And now my colleague Dr. Padmaram will teach on SPSS as well as with other multiple statistical analysis techniques, maybe on the last day. But in the afternoon she will be handling the sessions with the lab, SPSS techniques and MS Excel. So I will give you once again all for you, and hope you will have a good learning from this workshop, and we will start the program in 2 minutes time. Okay. I would like to say applied mathematics. Basically I am a scientist. Okay. I am a math science background student. I did my doctorate in applied mathematics, that is theory of relativity. So that clearly speaks that my background about that. I got my doctorate in 1991 and also I did my postdoctoral research in the same area, advanced topics in field of relativity. Then later on I just worked out at different colleges and ended up with the Gibbon School of Information Business in 2000. So the moment I joined this institute, then I started thinking about the management. Because I don't know anything about the management until that stage. Then what is all about management? And what is all about research? That becomes a tough time for me to understand because I don't have any alphabets about the management. So I struggled for a couple of months. Then I have gone through various textbooks and then even these statistics books. When I have gone through that, there is a lot of orientation towards economics and management. The statistics that I taught for other students is completely mathematical statistics. We have a lot of theorems, derivatives, and then problem solving. And there is no applications of that in that. Okay. Then the struggle started. Then I started searching